Yeah, what are you doing?
Did the menagerie thing.
Just in time.
Where your quest is go to the menagerie.
Hmm. It sounds so satisfying to hear all the blood pops. Sounds like you're popping popcorn or something.
Oh, I can do 3 of those? Oh, I've been fucking up.
3 or what?
I have, so I have Toxic Rain, self-cast Toxic Rain, and I have, Totem. For Toxic
Oh,
Rain.
okay. And you can have 3 totems.
Yeah, I just realized that, essentially.
Yep. Which is weird because you can have you can have like 27 totems if you do a totem build, or ballista build, right? You can have like 27 of them, but totem builds can only have 6, I think, max. Maybe 7.
That's pretty wild.
Isn't it though?
Oh, I got froze.
Oh, this is a nice area for this.
What area?
So I got Expedition in the, I'm in Duresso's Dream.
Right.
So I'm in in the trenches, and I got an Expedition thing, and so it's all like super tightly packed.
Yeah.
Like everything is right on top of each other.
That's nice. Maybe doing them in cramped maps is the way to go. Like that.
Yeah.
I've done 2 of the expeditions, right? The map expeditions. One of them was outside, so it was like really spread out, and then one of them was inside, and it had like clusters and rooms that you could go into.
Interesting.
And you couldn't get everything on the map. There's just no way. Imagine like a blight, but instead of everything coming to the center, you have to go out to the different corners.
Bow builds are pretty good with light, aren't they?
I can't do this.
Yeah. You just stand in the middle and shoot in every direction. And since everything's constantly moving, it takes a shit ton of bleed damage. The only thing you might have to focus on is the bosses. Ones that stop and cast and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally everything's moving non-stop in a blight, so...
Book. Expedition logbook.
What is an expedition logbook?
It's a map. It's an expedition map, like a blight map.
Really?
Yeah, and you get them early. You get them super early. You get them like starting in like Act 5 or 6.
Oh,
I just got it in Act 4.
There you go. You can start getting them in Act 4.
To me.
Boop.
Got another one for you.
Boop.
Yes, add some spice.
Next is down there. This and then these.
they place those things where you can't
Get them at the start sometimes, yeah.
No, they place those.
Some of them are out of range unless you place your objects a certain way.
Not today.
You can reach everything, but some of them are very tricky. You basically have to forego some of the optimal placements.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you have to like. So what I just found out from doing the one I just did is that sometimes, like, there are parts of the plunger box that the thing cannot come out of. It can only go certain degrees off of whatever it considers to be the front of that box. So you can't put it like directly behind it, apparently.
No, that's not the case. The ring itself, the detonation ring, can't be on the plunger box. That's it. You can't blow up the plunger, basically.
Okay.
But that ring can be anywhere as long as the plunger isn't in it, and as long as it's not the maximum distance away from the plunger on the first drop.
I guess maybe that's what was happening there.
Yeah.
Because I was like, trying to place it down, and it was like, it can't be here. I was like, okay, well, what if I go around the other way? And then it was like, yeah, it's fine that way.
Yeah, it's just
like,
you can't blow up the
worked
plunger.
back around, but I wasn't paying close enough attention. I'll have to look next time.
Yeah. You just can't blow up your own plunger. That's it. Funny thing though, I got credit for killing mobs with the explosion.
Really? Interesting.
At least that's what I think. It said 6 or more. Maybe it was talking about the box types in the logbook that I actually hit. But it also looked like I killed runic monsters with the explosions. But I don't know. I have to watch the VOD.
I didn't get the item in the other place. I'm dumb.
What item?
The quest item.
The map?
No. So I did the other because I'm in the I'm in the dream. I'm doing the 2 dreams before.
Oh yeah,
two
yeah.
items. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and so I did the other one first, and I guess what happened is I filled up on stuff and went back to town to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, you didn't pick up the item.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm done with that.
That's the
So I
worst.
moved on to the other one.
That's the worst. That's the worst. Oh man, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It'd be nice if there was like a little box that you could just put quest items in. Only quest items.
Yep.
Even if it was a 2x6 where you could only hold 1 quest item at a time, or a bunch of small ones. That would be nice. That was outside of your inventory.
Fortunately, at least I do have the waypoint that's in the place, so I don't have to do the whole thing again. But yeah, I gotta go back in. It's all right. It's not that big a deal.
It's hilarious though.
It is pretty funny.
It's stuff like that, man.
Can't do this just yet.
Makes it all worth it.
Does it though?
Yep, that way I know not to repeat your mistakes.
Yeah, but you're already past this, so.
I guess you got a point.
Talakota.
Still breathing, eh?
What kind of layout on the bows are you looking for?
So
Are you looking for crit implicits? Are you going to be a critical strike build?
I think it does in fact do critical strike, but it's mostly it's damage over time.
So your build's going to be very similar to ours, except not bleeding.
Yeah, it's yeah, it does chaos damage over time instead of physical.
Gotcha.
It doesn't do ailments though. It's not it doesn't do poison. It's actual hits from the toxic rain
Right.
flowers bursting around the target.
Welcome. A man survived. A trap.
Cool, I got a quest for the Grain Gate, which is where I'm going next.
See you.
Gotta kill a spectral stockkeeper. Ah, finally. A good damage node. It's gonna feel so good. Gonna be all powerful. I wonder if I need to reset this area.
Hubris right there.
But let's do this. Let's go here. Let's create a new instance. That way I make sure I get the
Why is this?
stockkeeper. See, he pops up now. So if you get a prophecy for an area that you're already in, you need to reset the area by control clicking it and doing another instance. That way you don't have to run it twice.
Dang.
Ooh.
My spirit is spent.
Man, the damage difference between my last ascendancy and this one is
I can't do this just
Pretty
yet.
extreme.
nuts. Yeah, man. Because as soon as one thing dies in a pack, everything dies.
A man survives only by his greed. But
Okay.
a single weapon cuts down the man who has many.
Got Bramblejack. How exciting. Ooh, an Eternal Mana Flask. I need that. I need Divine. Divine is what I'm looking for, not Eternal. Of course, Eternal might be better for mana. That way I can do the Enduring and have a longer duration.
Yep. Need cold resistance bad.
Yeah, that was a big issue I was having too. That was my most troublesome stat.
Everything else is okay, but my cold resistance sucks.
Ooh, a Citadel bow. Nice. First one I've seen of those. That would be like my next big weapon upgrade.
Isn't it Citadel bow? Isn't that the one we need?
That's the in-game bow they prefer.
So, yeah, but it has to be an elder.
An Elder Influence version, yeah, but until we can get Elder Influence versions, this will have to do.
That's because the Citadel has the most damage. Base damage.
It doesn't have the most base damage. It just has the most base damage. It has the most base damage without an implicit that we don't need, I think. Or that it's the most common to get. Because there's some bows out of, I think, heist only, that are heist only bows that do more. But they're difficult to get because it's based on RNG.
Well, you'd have to get a heist bow with an elder influence, right?
They must have changed Gimling Legion, or maybe it's just because they survive longer than normal. It was like a flamethrower of different elemental attacks, man. That was nuts.
That changed a lot of these things.
I feel like they have. Because
Did you run in when you run into
Brutus.
Brutus? Yeah, he wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Yeah, he surprised me. He startled me.
He surprised the shit out of me.
They did a great job with that.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that was the best. I enjoyed that. And I didn't say anything to you because I wanted you to experience that.
He didn't kill me, but he damn.
Nah. Yeah, that's what I found pretty entertaining. I thought that was really cool of them to do that.
I'm like, holy shit, he's not where he's supposed to be, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Man, they're just far enough apart that I can't hit them.
Isn't that always the way?
Not always.
Isn't that often the way?
Not often.
Seems pretty often to me.
Yeah, often enough, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
My spirit is spent.
Where I'm like, I want to get this into this, and it's like, nah, this is a little too far away. Really, you son of a bitch?
Stay safe.
Gambling with our lives.
Ah, I missed that one. Bummer.
Let's deal.
What's this guy got? Level 56 was the last time I hit this.
Piece of shit.
Don't eat the mushrooms.
Don't eat the mushrooms? Now I want to eat the mushrooms. This is...
Why would I not eat mushrooms? I love mushrooms.
I don't know. It didn't tell us why. I'm frozen.
That guy's nasty.
But stronger foes lie in wait.
He's dead. Oh, Exile. Not. It'd be nice.
Yeah, it certainly would be. Holy... You motherfucker.
I can't do this just yet.
Or he zap you?
Yep.
I've died more on this character leveling than I have any other character.
Because you're learning.
I could have expected that, but I did not. Dang.
Welcome.
So how's Dominus? He pretty tough?
Can be.
Let's go back and get the jewel from Chrome.
Let me tell your future.
Son of a bitch.
You forget your jewel, did you?
Yeah. I was full of stuff. And then I went back to town and sold the stuff and was like, cool, I'm done. Go to the other one now.
This. Will improve it but prevent it from gaining charges. I don't know if I'm handling on that. Lead one.
Another chaos. I got a chaos when I was going through Chromes last time, too.
Four. Actually, pretty soon.
Just yet.
Keep it in our inventory. Goof with this bow for a second. Physical attack damage gained is life. Strike chance, fire damage. Dash this project for now.
Welcome.
Items because I don't need them.
Hail.
Citadel bow 1 did not turn out well. Wonder if my portal disappeared. Not. Nice.
Just dead to address an unjust exile.
Well, I didn't get nothing but rare items off of him.
Yeah.
I can't do this just yet.
better than getting blue items off of him.
Huh?
Better than getting blue items off of him.
That's true.
A stroll along a picturesque canal, some time in the mountains.
Well, at 4.
My spirit is spent.
Ooh, my first map.
Cool.
Increasing our physical DPS right now. It's wild because the bow that I got increased my damage quite a bit, but it didn't like do a lot more damage. And then I started picking up some more damage nodes, and it seems to really be doing the job now. What am I doing as far as damage?
The carrion crows.
Carrion crow?
That was less than fun.
Oi, over here. What do you need?
Less than fun, huh?
Yeah. That motherfucker hits for a lot.
Who's that?
He didn't even move on mine. He bled to death before he did anything. Hit him with a puncture and he fell over.
Yeah, no, not for me. He took a little bit more damage to kill for me, and he fills that small ass arena. He fucking fills that shit up with projectiles and raging spirits.
Really?
Yeah.
Risky choice.
He was like, I heard you like raging spirits, so I have and projectiles, so I have given you all of the raging spirits and projectiles you could ever want.
Nice. That was nice of him.
And I was like, I did not say I liked either of those things.
Wasn't what he heard.
Exactly. That was what he said. He was like, I heard different.
I heard you were a glutton for punishment.
I mean,
Ah.
we're playing after reading the patch notes, so yeah. He's got like at least he's got a basis to stand on with that assumption. Like, you read the most recent patch notes and you're here playing this game?
Patch notes?
Glutton for punishment?
I haven't read it. I haven't read the patch notes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, then you're just going in ignorant to what's bad. How
Exactly. Exactly. I'm just going in ignorant.
My spirit is spent.